All right, people, here we go. My personal top 10 list of the all-time babes of B-movie cult cinema. Hit it. Okay, everybody, now the rules are simple here. To be on this list, they had to at one point or another be part of the B-movie cult industry. So, without further ado, let's take it away. Okay, coming in at number 10, Susan George. Now, Susan George was in a lot of these crazy movies. She was in stuff like Venom, she was in Straw Dog, she was in Mandingo, she was in Enter the Ninja, and most importantly, she was in Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. Now, Susan George is not what I would call the most classic beauty of all time. She was kind of goofy looking to a degree. Her teeth were jacked up and everything like that, but when you seen her on screen, you said, this chick is trouble, and I love her for it. So Susan George, one of the all-time top 10. Okay, next up we have kind of an oddball one I threw in here. Jennifer Salt. She was in one of my all-time favorite classics, Gargoyles. She was also in Sisters. She was also on the TV show Soap. So she was floating around for like a while in the business, but she kind of looked like that chick next door. Like, you know, if your best friend had a crazy sister you were going to wind up dating, Jennifer Salt kind of looked like the hot version of her. So I wanted to throw in something a little bit unexpected, maybe somebody that people forgot, but Jennifer Salt, for Gargoyles alone, and those crazy halter tops she was wearing, and those hip hugger jeans, you made the list. Okay, you know she had to be on here. Coming in at number 8, Pam Grier. I mean, we're talking Coffee, we're talking Foxy Brown, we're talking The Arena, we're talking Black Mama, White Mama, we're talking so many flicks. She had the most kicking body probably the world has ever seen. So no matter what, Pam Grier will be on everybody's top 10 list, or at least she should be on everybody's top 10 list. And we won't even get to the fact that she was popping up in like Escape from LA and the Tarantino flicks and all that kind of stuff. Pam Grier, legend. Period. Okay, here comes one. I don't know if you were expecting it, but Sarah Douglas. Yes, she was in Superman 2. She was in Conan the Destroyer. She was in The People That Time Forgot. She was in Solar Babies and Steel Justice. But from the minute we ever seen her in Superman 2 and the moment she was in The People That Time Forgot, she will always be a legend, and she will always, in my mind, be one of the B-movie queens. She had this kind of European look to her, this kind of, I don't know, her face was a little bit off, a little bit perfect, but a little bit wrong. Either way, Sarah Douglas will always hold a spot in my top 10 list, unless there's somebody I forgot that I think deserves it more. What the hell? Okay, folks, simply put, she's royalty in this department. There's just, I mean, where else do you go? Number 6, Jamie Lee Curtis. Shall I continue? The Fog, Halloween, Prom Night, Terror Train, Road Games. She was in so many. She was the original Scream Queen mama of them all. So she has to make the list. Pretty enough in the face, unbelievable body. One of the all-time classics, Jamie Lee Curtis, still out there acting today. If you didn't love her for being Laurie Strode, then there was something wrong with you from the get-go, brother. That's all I got to say. Okay, next we got somebody you know had to be on this list. Caroline Monroe. Psh, look at the picture. Okay, first off, she was in Slaughter High, Maniac, Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. She was in Star Crash, At the Earth's Core. She was in a bunch of stuff. She was actually in that one Goody Goody Two Shoes video with Adam Ant, where she played the crazy hot reporter secretary. Who knows what she was, but who gives a shit because she looked ridiculously hot. Do it! Caroline Monroe. If she ain't in everybody's top 10, or at least everybody's top 20, for Christ's sakes, I mean, come on, man. It's Caroline Monroe. Let's keep going. Okay, at number 4, coming next, we got Rosalba Neri. Lady Frankenstein. That's all I have to say. For Lady Frankenstein alone, she belongs in this. But she was also in the Arena, Top Sensation, The Devil's Lover. She was in a bunch of shit. But gorgeous, dark hair, dark eyes. I got a thing for that, by the way. Have you noticed? Dark hair, dark eyes. She was just gorgeous, drop dead hot. Lady Frankenstein alone would have put her on this list. Let's keep going. Okay, I might butcher saying her name like I always do. And she looks a lot like Rosalba Neri, but just a step above. The almighty, the legendary Edwige Fenech. Holy shit, people. She was in so many movies like Strip Nude for Your Killer, The School Teacher, oh God, I'm going blank. Sex with a Smile, Taxi Girl. She was in a bunch of movies. She was naked in everything. She had probably one of the greatest bodies combined with faces you will ever see in motion pictures in your life. She looked perfect with long hair. She looked perfect with short hair. She was just ridiculous and over the top. So she will always be near the top, at the top of any list. I don't care if 1,000 more Scream Queens come up. She will always be near or at the top. Period. This is a personal favorite. Number 2, Adrienne Barbeau. What more do you have to hear than Swamp Thing, The Fog, Escape from New York? What the hell was the other? No, what was the other one she did? What the hell was it? Okay, Cannibal Women in the Avocado Jungle of something or other like that. She was in that thing too. And then she started out on Maude. We all remember her from The Daughter on Maude, like the Super Libby lady from Maude or whatever like that. But man, Adrienne Barbeau, the body, great face, and when she was in The Fog, she had to be one of the top 10 hottest chicks on the planet at that moment in time, bar none. Okay, and finally, last but not least, I know I'm going to catch some shit for this. I know they're going to be like, oh, she wasn't really a B movie, whatever. But she was in 1 Million Years BC, Mother Jugs and Speed. She was in enough shit to put her on this list, and that is the legendary, the almighty, the shall never be unseated Raquel Welch. Number 1, folks. She was in a movie with a dinosaur, and she was in a movie called Mother Jugs and Speed, and that's all it takes. She was in a bunch of cowboy flicks and some cheesy shit too. Who gives a shit? And yes, she was treated as royalty in Hollywood, like, because she was Raquel Welch, right? But a lot of the movies she made fell into that B-movie, cult movie type of status. So, number 1 B-movie cult chick of all times, bar none, can never be topped, often emulated, never duplicated. Number 1, Raquel Welch. That is it. All right, everybody, I thought this was just a fun goofball one to have a little bit of a laugh and have a little bit of time. So, all-time 10 hot B-movie cult chicks in history. Be back with more kinds of this stuff as we get there. All right, peace out. Catch you later. God bless. Bye.